I am 170 pounds and I don't feel too good for it. Okay, time under tension and how we use it in this program. All right, in order for us to achieve our goals, we need to force our body to adapt. There's two pathways we can use to force adaptation in our body. One is the mechanical pathway and the other is the metabolic pathway. The mechanical pathway is basically using tension on the muscles to break down the muscle tissue, then via what we're eating, we rebuild that muscle after the body recovers. Using the metabolic pathways, we are placing stress on the body, which uses our endocrine system to release hormones that can then bring about changes within the muscle. In my experience, when I was younger, I used the mechanical pathway. Hard training, break down muscle tissue, recover, rebuild. And that was great up until I was in my late 30s. The problem then is wear and tear on the body and lower testosterone levels, and I just found it really difficult to employ that kind of training and remain fresh and fit and do my job, which was physical. So I started to adapt more to using a metabolic pathway. So that meant less resistance, which was less stress on the joints, which was less stress on the body, because we are getting older, our testosterone levels get lower, our ability to recover gets less. So metabolic stress, the greatest way to put metabolic stress on the body, I have found, is to use time under tension. It means that we can put more stress onto the muscle in less overall training time. Okay, so how do I employ that in a training regime? Well, what I like to do is I like to use extended positive, negative, isometric and stretch exercises. So an example for when we're doing chest. Okay, so we're doing a fly, a banded fly. We are doing a movement with a 4-second positive. Okay, so take 4 seconds for the positive part of the movement, let the arms go back, slight pause, and then forward again to a positive movement. Okay, once that's done, we'll then look at doing a 4-second negative movement. So again, 60 seconds where we use 4 seconds for the negative part of the movement, and on a fly it's where our arms are going back. Under control, 4 seconds, slight pause, explode forward. After the positive and the negative, finally we look at doing a stretch at the bottom of the exercise where you can really feel the pecs being stretched across the rib cage. Move forward, and then a 4-second isometric hold at the top of the exercise where the muscles are being squeezed. What I find with this way of training is that we can use less resistance but still place as much or even greater stress on the muscle and the system. Whilst the muscle's under tension, the endocrine system, which is what basically dictates how our hormones are used and releases them into the body, that is activated and that forces change in the body. And I've found as I've got older, that's a far better way of training than just by employing mechanical stress. Mechanical stress involves greater resistance, and for me that involves more strain and stress on my joints, which is not really, and also on my body, because if I can't recover then I can't train the next day. So it's all about training smarter, not harder, to achieve our goal.